What is up, everybody? We are live. We got about 7 minutes till market open. Um, just a quick rundown. I'm still kind of bearish on the day. We are still in the downtrend. We went all the way up into these gaps after hours off of Apple earnings. As you can see, we started selling off in overnight session. We started selling off both ES and NQ. We did sweep some liquidity and we tapped into this 5 minute fair value gap. I believe it's a 15 minute as well. Yeah, 15 minute, 5 minute fair value gap. And we swept that, created liquidity, swept it, came back up. So I kind of want to see what we do here. I don't really have an entry that I'm looking at right now. Maybe a sweep of the pre-market high, right into here, this 905. Or let's look at the hourly. Hourly, same thing. We have this tap into the hourly gap that we filled. Now, if we hold here and start breaking out, completely inverting this, I mean, we have inverted this hourly one, and we're holding this gap. So as of right now, it's kind of bullish. I could see us popping up and filling this gap up here, this 4 hour gap. So honestly, yeah, maybe I might be looking for longs at open, as long as this holds right here. I could see them, manipulating this candle right here and then pumping back up. But we kind of gotta see what they do. Hoping that it's not like yesterday where we just straight dumped for, right from the open. So we will give it a 5 to 15 minutes to see what they want to do here. Obviously, if we can't get above this right here, we can't get above this area, then I think we will come down and eventually take this out and finish filling these gaps down here. But that's the game plan I'm looking at. 4 hours, same thing, 4 hour, we have this gap up here. We did have a higher low set in overnight session from yesterday's low, but so far we're rejecting it. But kind of gotta see what we do. As for news, I believe we already had the news. Yeah, it was PPI in the morning, so at 5:30, I believe that really didn't do anything for us. 5:30, yeah, we had that wick at 5:30, so I believe we'll hit these data lows. If this is just a data wick, then we're probably gonna sell it, because if this was a strong data set, we probably would have pushed through. But we have wicks from it, so we might take out the top and then come back down, or take out the bottom and come back to the top. So kind of gotta play by ear and see what we do here. Back to the 5 minute. I do see that we're rejecting here, so could be setting up for the breakdown here. I'm not gonna take anything, obviously. They can take these wicks out and then go down, so my stop would probably be up here. It was a 70-point stop. I'm not comfortable with that. And then same down here, it's a 70-point stop. So we're right in between here. there's a high taken out. Let's see what they do here. They're gonna hold this down and reject it. Then shorts, but if they push this back over pre-market high, then longs into this 4-hour gap entry. Let's just see what they want to do. Still holding on, so we haven't fully rejected here. We have a wick, but what you want to see is the breakdown here. So if we can get this rejection and then a nice little red candle here on the next 5 minutes, then maybe. So actually, let's check out the 1 minute because we might get a better entry. Okay, 1 minute still holding. They're trying to hold this up now. See if they actually reject this. Just gotta stay patient. There's a volatile candle after a big drop like yesterday. Let's see here. 1 minute still rejecting this this order block. Pushing back up. Gotta see what they do here. Kind of just back and forth right now on this 5 minute. It looks like they want to sell it off, but they're just holding on to it right now. So what we want to see is the break here on the 1 minute. So let's check out the 1 minute. So we want the 1 minute to break structure right here with the fair value gap, and then we can take the test into it, but it's not breaking right now. Gotta wait. Just stay patient, mates. No need to rush it. It's Friday, end of the week, end of the month, last day of the month to trade. I'm actually going to be requesting a payout at the end of today, so I want to see, one solid trade. I'm not trying to sit here on a Friday trade all day. I'm trying to be done pretty quick. As you can see, they held this this area right here. They're pushing back up. If they get this over pre-market high, we'll probably have to take longs into this for a gap entry. One minute is creating a lower high here at the pre-market high level, so let's kind of give it a watch and see what we do here. Okay, so 5 minute closed under it after taking out the high, so see if they invert this on the 1 minute. If they hold this here, then we're probably going higher. We're testing into the 5 minute gap with the 1 minute candle right now. Looking like they want to break this out, but struggling here at this pre-market high level. came into the 5 minute 5 minute gap. It's holding right now. See if we can see what they do here. See if they tap into this 850 area. This area, so I'm not sure right now. Nothing yet. Still volatile. Want to see what they do here. So we're tapping more into this 5 minute gap, which is not a good sign for longs, because if they keep tapping, the deeper they tap into this fair value gap, the less chance it actually holds. So 1 minute's inverting its fair value gap after rejecting, it's making lower highs. Let's see here. Okay. 5 minute gap is completely closed. 1 minute still holding the lower end of this fair value gap. Pushing back up right now. They're holding this 5 minute gap still. They filled it to the T, and now they're holding it. So we gotta see what they start doing here. If they break this high, what you want to see is a break of pre-market high with a fair value gap on the 1 minute, and then we can take the retest. But still looking weak right now. Struggling. Honestly, I prefer shorts just because of how fast they move, as you saw yesterday. But we do have a good amount of room to the top here. We could potentially fill the gaps, maybe hit yesterday's high. First target would be this 4 hour fair value gap entry, which is at 26.5 basically. But I would probably look for 26,000 first as the first target, just because it's a big psychological level. 5 minute trying to hold here. 1 minute candle starting to push up here above pre-market high. It's trying to right now. Trying to break pre-market high. Looking like we actually might be bullish on the day, but let's just, give it a look here. Alright. Well, we have 1 minute pushing up. We are hovering right at pre-market high here. Let's see what this next 5 minute candle does for us. And a test here. Still struggling here. Kind of curious to see what we do here. Okay, we have a full 1 minute gap right here. Still rejecting though. this 1 minute, if we can come back down and test pre-market high 920 or 900, sorry. See if they can tap out 900 here. Feel this. We have a 1 minute gap right here. At about 903 to 896. So if they can tap into there and hold it, I might be willing to take some longs. Let's see here. Come on. Give us a pull here. 5 minutes not looking too healthy. It's looking like it might reject after taking at the high. Let's see what they do here. Okay. We just tapped into that. Let's see. Come on. One minute is inverting right now. One minute just inverted his gap. It's holding right now. If this 1 minute closes above 900, it's not looking like it. They're trying to flush this out right now. Here it is on the 5 on the. You can see they took out the high and they tried to invert it, but if this holds right here in this 900 area, then they're probably gonna push it back up. We're just making higher lows right now in the 1 minute. We have about 30 seconds till the 15 minute closes. 15 minute high is right here, low is right here, so let's do a little Fibonacci's to see where our 50% is. We're at the 50% right now, so minutes just closed. As you can see, the low and high. Let's see if we if they try to take out this low right here. So far, holding. If we close above this 50% with a strong candle, and we'll look for longs to take out the high. Looks like kind of chop right now, so we just gotta wait and see at this point. let's see if they take out this liquidity right here, or if they take out the 15-minute low and then shoot us back up, which is quite possible. But as of right now, we're in a range. No reason for us to trade it. We want a clean break through this 815 for shorts, or a sweep and then a move back up. See, when it's wicky like this, like small candles on the 1 minute going down, no solid candles down, all it takes is one big green candle to come in to wipe it all out. So you gotta watch that. Sorry, my baby's crying. Let's see. We just tapped into and made a lower high. Let's see. ES made a lower low off that 637 candle. And NQ failed to, so let's see. We're holding the 50% now of the 15-minute range. We do have this. We can make a lower high here and come down. Just kind of gotta watch right now because we're in this chop right now. You don't want to get caught up in here because you can take a long and get hit with a lower high, get set in and get dumped. Just kind of gotta see what they do here. No rush into any trades. No need to. Let's go back to our 5 minute because I'm not a big fan of the 1 minute. I do like seeing what goes on, but I feel like the 1 minute gives you gives you a little anxiety with the quickness of the moves. 5 minutes still rejecting here. Rejecting the 50% of the 15 minutes. So at this point, we probably might be better off waiting for the 15-minute close below, which is the low is right here, 815, 814 area. If we can break down that, it'd be amazing. We're pushing back up right now. Like, this was a good candle, but as you can see on the 5 minute, we couldn't close all the way down. Now it's 5 minutes holding onto this 15 minute sorry, the 50% of range. Here we go. Whoa, what a push here. And again, rejecting here. Very choppy right now. Very, very choppy. They really want to break this out, but it keeps struggling at this highs. We are above pre-market high right now, but we are barely holding on. Ideally, on a 5-minute, I would like for us to close above the pre-market high and maybe tap into it and then push out past the 15-minute high. That would be a setup for longs. But if we can't close above this pre-market high, then they're probably gonna just chop this shit around back and forth. And there's a rejection again. Very choppy right now. And there we go, holding it again. I feel like we're setting up for a big move. See what the hourly is doing here. 1 hour filled its gap fully. Looking kind of strong right now. 4 hour rejecting. We have about 7-8 minutes left till this 4 hour and 1 hour closes. We're still rejecting here. Made a higher low on the 5-minute so far. It's not looking too good right now. We're losing the 50% again, sort of. If we create a lower high here, nope, looking like, man, this is chop right now. We are not taking anything. This is practicing good patience. Another 5-minute rejection. But it's just not strong enough, as you can see. We just keep holding this area, which makes me think they want to push this higher. See how this 5-minute closes. We might have to just wait till 7 to see what they want to do, because as of right now, they're just going back and forth. If you're trading right now, you're probably getting fucked both ways. I'm sure there's people longing these highs thinking we're going to break out, and shorting these lows thinking we're going to break down. So no solid way, better to wait and have patience to get a better entry confirmation than to chase thinking, oh, we're gonna break down here, or we're gonna pump. Just does not look good right now. This is just chop territory. Same with the S. No clear move. We are holding this opening fair value gap, so we could potentially use that as the pump up. But again, this is a kind of a big stop loss for me. I would not like to play it, because if we break down here, that's a 50-point loss. So maybe we can, if we can come down here one more time into this 845, maybe I could take some longs with a stop at like 830. But we just gotta see right now. Just does not look like they want to hold this or break it down as of right now. Right now, the 1 minute I'm looking at on my other screen has a it kind of inverted, and right now it's inverting right back up. But yeah, very choppy right now. Oh, now it's rejecting its inversion. This opening fair value gap we opened, we are tapping into it and consistently holding it. That's the only thing telling me that we might be going long here. So you can see the trend line broke too with that. So we just kind of gotta see here. If we come down here and hold, I'll take some early longs. The other place I would take longs is if we break the high. That's the only other way. Let's see, 15 minute. 15 minute looks ugly too. I mean, this is not a gap to be longing yet. The 5 minute gap looks a lot better. But again, patience. 30 minute, rejecting after taking a high. Hourly closes in about 2 minutes, so might as well just wait. See if we see if we make a move off this. See that we're rejecting. This candle's coming down to the lows again, but if it continues holding down here, if we take like these wicks right here and still hold. Now see, ES is completely filling this gap on the 5 minute. We just inverted the 5 minute gap right now. Okay. Shorts might be coming into play. We got a minute left till this candle closes. We can close. This is also the 50% mark of overnight session till, the daily, basically, the new daily candle. Yeah. We have liquidity down here, 751. There it is. There's a break of the 15 minute. See what this hourly gives us. Hourly looks nasty rejection. Just broke the 15 minute low. Look at them. Look at the manipulation there. They just took the 15 minute low. They might just fucking move it back up. Look at that. Look at that candle. What I want to see is a nice wicking here. We are wicking. See if we can get a 2-bar setup here. Yeah, that was a strong sell. Do like shorts here. What I want to see is this candle to sit here, the next candle to test this, and then give us an entry. If we get this breakdown here, if they fill this 5-minute gap. Oh, there's a fill. Wow. Still choppy. We took the 15-minute low and reversed. Same thing on ES. So, not really sure what we're doing here. There's a, actually that was the, oh, whoa, what a rejection here. We just tapped the 50% retracement on the 15-minute. Minute low, 8:15. See what they do. I'm really interested to see if this can hold a little bit, and then the next candle gets a little test into it, and then breaks down. Genuinely hold this. We literally held right at the 15-minute low. We got last minute of this candle. Let's see what they do here. Just break this down in the last minute. I don't want them to do it yet. I want this next candle to open and give a little push up, and then we take shorts. Looking for more shorts right here. Okay. They're just teasing the 15-minute low here. Come on, give me a push up here. Where can't seem to break the 15-minute low here. Kind of curious what they do here. Do they fully invert this? This is the 50% right here. Wow, okay. We are just in a chop zone here. We took out the low, so I do think we first this up now. This is just ugly action, man. Holy crap. Pre-market high again. This is just disgusting action right now. Still nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. The manipulation down here was wild. Good thing, see, we don't just jump into trades. We practice patience. ES is a lot stronger right now. ES is almost at its high of day. NQ is still rejecting this area, but I do think we're gonna. I think this is gonna start going off here. What is this here? This is previous week. And oh, there's reject. Dude, this is pretty wild right now. Chop City, bitch. Chop, chop City, bitch. This is just ugly action. Let's see if ES makes a high while NQ doesn't. That would be pretty interesting. That would be what they call, what the kids today are calling SMT. One makes a higher high and the other one makes a lower high. This is just absolute, just ugly action. I want to know how many people blew their accounts on this action here. Freaky Friday, last day of the month. If by 8 o'clock or like 8:30 they haven't moved this either way, if we can chop it around, I'll probably just call it a day. I have a physical therapy appointment at 10, so I'll probably head to that. Maybe come back in power hour and see if we if we have any setups. But this is just fucking ugly. Did we have earnings in pre-market? Earnings, pre-market. Nothing big, I don't think. No. What is this crap? We are holding here. Let's see. ES is looking like it's gonna go for its high day. Let's see if NQ follows or if it rejects here. ES is above pre-market high, but NQ is struggling still. Okay, ES just took highs. Let's see what they do here. Looks like NQ is gonna follow. There's just no volume right now. I keep rejecting this area. Check out the 15-minute real quick. This is just ugly. Like, you can't really trade this shit. NQ is just uglier than ES right now. ES is actually trying to hold its high. Let's see what they do. We got 2 minutes till this candle closes. Let's see what gold's doing. Holy hell, gold is just dumping. We got a crash in gold and silver. All right. Okay, so ES just made a new high and is rejecting. NQ failed to make a new high. We are not going either way right now. We got 30 seconds till this candle closes. See what they do. If they hold this down or if they push it back up in the last minute. Man, this is just terrible. Yesterday we fucking couldn't get an entry because we were just dumping so hard, and today we can't get an entry because we're just chopping so bad. So ES took high and closed below the high. Jesus, man, this is just ugly action. Kind of makes me want to short it here, on top of this range. But you're just asking to get fucked here. We're starting to push up here, and looking like we're probably gonna reject again. Some of the ugliest action I've ever seen. La la la. 15-minute high still hasn't been taken. We are creeping above pre-market high here. Do want to short this because we are rejecting this upper area, but we want a confirmation here. This is just ugly action. This is just testing our patience right now. Nasty, nasty. Very nasty action here. Okay, okay. Still no volume though. But we held it. Let's see, 4 hour real quick. 4 hour rejected, and we're pushing back up above it. So don't know right now. Daily still looks ugly. 15-minute, even uglier. Just straight fucking chop back and forth. 5-minute, still nothing here, man. Mm-hmm. 130 15-minute range, so one way or the other. Ooh. Like they want to fucking destroy this, send us down, bruh. Oh my god. This is ugly action. Okay. Can we actually do something right now, or are we just gonna fuck around? Fuck around. Fuck around. We are testing into this big candle here. Low volume, I guess. These are low volume rejections, which means if they can't get some volume in to break it down, then a big green candle is going to come in like this and wipe them out. We're at 50% of range again. I'm almost tempted to long here since they can't seem to break it down, but you're just asking to get booked. Like I said, I'm asking for a payout today, so I don't really want to give back. Give back any profits. I'm still right on the week technically. Monday and Tuesday really fucked me over. Took some really bad trades. I'm down about $1,000 on a week, but I'm at 19 grand for the month. Oh, there's the sell. And we can. Come on, man. Like, what is this crap? They just took out this wick. Watch them reverse this now. This is just terrible action. The sell-off just looks very weak, but kind of looking like we're gonna continue it. Because we did come up here, make a lower high, and then ES made a higher high. And now we got a nice little fair value gap coming in here. We could sell to the 15-minute low. I would like to see... Okay, this candle's closing below this wick, looking like. Let's see if this candle can test a little bit into here. Or not, or we can just, break down. I want to see what they do here. I'm mostly very curious. If we can get a test into here and reject, then it would be great, but this is just fucking ugly, man. Struggling to break either way. So struggling to get into this 5-minute gap. It's also struggling to break below. Give me a fucking push up into here and a rejection. Come on. Okay, we're probably just gonna break this down without any retests, huh? Just been the story of today. Okay. We're getting back close to the 15-minute lows. The opening gap. Opening 15-minute low. The orb low. they're holding again. Dude, this is just nasty work, man. Might not even take anything today at this rate, man. Okay. Buddy. Okay. $15-minute range low right here. We're right at the 15-minute low right now. Wow, okay, here comes. Dude, they are just teasing this move right now. Okay, 15 minutes breaking. Orbital is breaking, Orbital is breaking here. There we go. Whoa. Alright, well, just a straight break, huh? No fucking retest. Very cool. Very cool. Puts everybody to sleep and then just starts breaking down. Very cool, man. And if you take shorts here, they're gonna fucking run this up. Come on, just give me a little tap into here, please.
Order filled.
course. Come on, buddy. Give me the break. Come on, man. Don't fuck me here.
Stop filled.
Oh my god, man. What a fucked up day, man. Take the low and run it right back up. What the fuck is this market right now? Terrible, dude. Alright. Pretty much done for the day, guys. Clearly this market just does not want to do anything today. Chop some, takes out low on both, and just fucking skyrockets. At least I had to stop, bro. I mean, man. Watch them break it down now. What is this, bro? Manipulation on 100,000,000, bro. Alright, boys and girls.